guys and welcome, Sidescrape here. We're going to be looking at the Takistan mod. I'm going to be walking you through the first stage of playing the game and what to expect and what you can do potential wise. Let's first just kick off. So when you first go into the game, this is literally the map that you can see in the background. You choose blue for is UN, up for is the TLA, they know, like Takistan Liberation Army, so the rebels more or less. Independent is a PMC, which is the next level on from the UN, so they get better weapons, and you've just got a standard civilian, which we're going to do today. As normal, choose your own location, Takistan civilian, citizen even. Loading the game, and this map is about 2 or 3 times bigger than Stratis, but around, well, it's a lot smaller than Altis Life. Altis Life was a bit too big for playing on, so this is a nice balanced level. We first come in, the only place you've got is Baston Mosque. And this is it, this is the very first view you get of when you load into the game. Look at that. How beautiful is it? You know? It's just delicious. Pretty sweet, eh? Right, so let's have a goosey. I'm going to press M first off. Look where we are. Let's wait for the helicopter to go over. Noisy bugger. So we've started in this area. This grey noise, literally, sorry, this grey circle is a safe zone. So if you shoot somebody in this area, you shouldn't kill them. You've got the vehicle garage, you've got the tacky rows, which is like, you know, your clothing shops. You can buy your rucksacks, you can buy different types of robes. You've got a licensed shop, and you start off the game, you've got 100,000. So first off, Control M brings up your GPS, press enter numeric pad, put you in third person view. You come out to the ATM, and you'll start off 100k. So you just, as normal, just withdraw your 100k from here. And the first recommendations is avoid the guys with the big guns, but just come down the side to the Takistan robes. Look at the detail in there, look, the little cafes. Even the buildings look better in this game. Don't you know they did on Altis Life? Got the mosque, how beautiful it looks. Generic houses, but even they look quite nicer. And we get these like ramshackle buildings, the shops. So you come in here, and you just literally, if you want to get something from the shop, you go in here. The thing is, you can't really see, so when you're actually going to buy some clothes, just sit a bit further away, scroll your mouse, then go to tacky robes. That noise that you can hear now, the people talking, isn't me or anybody else, it's just part of the mod. It's just a simulator that there is actually, you know, a people, a market, a robust market. You can choose your clothes, different types of robes that you may want. There's a box going past outside. Choose your hat. Glasses, nothing in there as yet. Vests, nothing in there as a civvy. And your backpacks as normal. Just ignore that, it just comes up for me, it won't come up for you. And that's it. Nice little logo. That means you just buy yourself a rucksack from there. Don't worry about robes, you don't have to do. You still have 95k cash, so you'll come over to here, back to where you started from. You've got the general store. You just come in, buy yourself night vision goggles, toolkit, first aid kit, and a GPS if you want. Get them later though, the toolkit, you won't really need it initially. Got the market, water, apple, and a pickaxe. Get a toolkit afterwards, make sure you've got enough cash. And you come to this point here, this is where you buy the licenses. So normally it costs you 5,000 for your driving license. My apologies, I bought it a bit earlier. And 10,000 I think it is for your... it's about 5,000 for your driving license, yeah, that's it. So that's 10,000 spent so far. You come to the shop, car shop. you buy your off-road, that puts your price up to 92,000. So choose whatever off-road you want. Does a rent or buy. I always buy it first off. Go and buy the food, and that'll put your price tag spending at about 97,000. So you'll have 3,000 left. That's it. Slap it in your bank. Press M, and let's look at the map itself. So right where we start right now is more or less the centre of the map. It's right here. The main city is north of this current location. It's this place here. You got the jail, it's called Rasman. You got a jail, you got National Bank, civilian airfield, and you got the private military complex, and the UN, the United Nations Peacekeepers place. Okay, so everything you can see above, you know, I'm not sure if you can see this line here. Comes down to checkpoint Bravo. It goes to checkpoint Alpha, checkpoint Charlie. Everything below that is more or less like the rough zone that you'd play on any server. It's where all the illegal stuff is. So you got the weed field to the left, you got the poppy field, LSD, the cocaine field, arms dealer, and it's where you get, you know, the high-priced legal income, like diamonds, and you get the platinum mines, which is, if you want to do illegal, it's, at the moment it's one of the best ways to earn cash. But there's a bit more danger. One thing to note, that before you can actually cross over this line, you need a passport, and that passport costs you 85,000. Why? Well, it's southern Takistan. This is United Nations area, and this is more or less just the rough area where I'm looking at the mouse. Sorry, it's a bit jerky, but this is just the legal area. This is where you're going to come into trouble. The things to know is the UN want you to do illegal stuff, so they'll leave if you're doing legal. If you do illegal, they'll take you. The Takistan Liberation Army will leave you if you are doing illegal stuff, but will take you or rob you if you're doing legal, because they want you to be doing illegal things for them. You know, so each one has his own ulterior motive. UN want you to be good guys. Liberation Army want you to be the bad guys. So it's quite a different things, which we'll look into in the other videos. But for now, we're just going to go through a basic level. So we're going to go to the sand quarry first off. Sand quarry for our current location is, where's my mouse? 471. Can you see in the top of the screen where the pillar is? 471. Just look at, like, location wise, how far is it to the LSD fields to get some illegal cash? Where are you? Come on, baby. What's that, Skippy? There's a boy down the wheel. Sorry about that. So it's shift and left click, by the way, to put your marker down on the map. It should be appearing, but it isn't. Yay! It's about 6 kilometres anyway. Ah, there we go. 4.7 kilometres. Can you now see at the top of the map? Right where the triggers are. And if you're going to drive all the way down, just one big main route, down to the platinum mine, it's 6.5 kilometres. The thing to know though, if you want to buy a hemp box, which is 450 cargo capacity, it'll cost you 1.8 million, and I think it's 80k for the truck license. Oh, that does seem like a lot, doesn't it? 1.8 million just for a hemp box. Realistically though, if you go down and do LSD, you then go to process it, it'll cost you 75k for processing license. You'll then go and sell it here at the LSD place. You'll make 5 million. And that'll take you about 2 hours of work. 5 million, that's 2.5 million per hour you're going to make. That is phenomenal wage income. With all your legal things, you have to process it before you can sell it. Anything legal, like platinum, like sand, copper, iron, you do not need to reprocess it. You don't need to do anything. You just sell it all raw. And the place that you sell it, it's only one place on the map, is this place called resources at the very top. You see it? So if you go down to do platinum, you do oil, you do coal, you do oil, anything else on other servers, the old Altis servers, you'd have to process it before you could sell it. Now you don't, you just sell it raw. So let's go and do this first off then. Let's go and make a bit of cash. We'll do the first stage, which is sand. Just in case, I don't want to go too far away. If I go too far away, I may lose my off-roader, and that means I'm completely stuck. So we're just going to go and make enough money now, be able to make enough cash to buy a second off-road, just in case we do die. So let's go. When you start driving, if you try using your mouse to turn, you can see the steering wheel moving inside it. You can't do much view, so you drive off, your car will start going wherever you point the mouse. The best way to do is on your numeric pad, press asterisk, and that'll mean that you've got free view. You press numeric pad enter, that'll put you into driving position. Now listen to these sounds. I'm not sure if you can hear the gravel hitting the bottom of the car. That's because of the JRS mod that I mentioned before. So the underside of the car, like if you're going to go off-road in real life, you'd have gravel and dirt, stones, all chipping away at the bottom of the car to the shield. That's what exactly the same here. Listen again. Hold on a sec. Let's go slow the car. Turn the sounds up. Just I want you just to see that the best sound mod I've ever known. The engine's been tweaked. Handbrake. So I'm not sure if you're getting them sounds alright, but detailing is just lovely. So we're going to pull over now. If you get out, your engine's going to still be running, so you don't really want to do that. Eject, sorry. If you just get out, that'll turn stop your car straight away. Press U to lock your car, and let's just rock it. You press Y, go to your pickaxe, use it, and you'll start gathering sand. I've been very nervous about the chap that goes past this. You can see there, you've mined 8 sand. Press Y again, you can see that I've got up to 26 out of 96 in my backpack now. So we'll just keep doing that for a while. I'll be quiet for a few minutes, not because I've got nothing to say, I've got plenty to say. I never shut up. I just want you to listen to some of the sounds of the background you've got as well. Just the general sounds. The wind. I might not be that bothered about it, but it's just the attention to detail that's gone into this mod, into the sound mod, is phenomenal. So you can see we're filling the rucksack up pretty fast here. So all we need to do next is to go to the resources and sell it. As simple as that. Just turn the sound down a touch. In case anybody talks in side chat, which will be this one. If you're in, sometimes you can't hear people, turn this up. And that'll mean that you can actually hear people in game for some reason. Right, so I'm going to go to the car, press U to unlock, press T. And you can just what you're doing is you move it from your rucksack on the right hand side, you can transfer it to the vehicle on the left hand side. So you just click on the item. You can either just do it one at a time or just type in the number that's there. So 32. Can't store it because there's not enough room. So we'll just have to do it one at a time. Normally just press 32 and it transfer it across. There we go. Car's full. Make sure you always lock your vehicle again. I'm going to go back to picking them. If you look at the background, you can see the mountains. That's mostly, it's like Afghanistan, if people don't know Takistan. You see the oil stuff over there, the mines. So there's a lot of hilly country. If you're a sniper, this is a beautiful place for you to play on. If you're not a sniper, it's good for close quarters battle as long as you know tactics. I literally being able to rush up to, like, if there's a guy on the far hill, you'd have to take this ground in front of you, put shots in, do cover and such. Anyway, you guys will know more than I do. Just be careful of the hostiles. If you have a gun, as a civilian, you can be shot on sight by anybody. So, oh yeah, just before we set off, whenever you got a gun, if you press H, you'll generally store it. For some reason my weapon's gone, so I'll just take this one out. So I've now got a nice machine gun. Press H. It holsters it. Yay! And just to go prone, you press Z, gives you better firing stability. Right click will zoom in once, double click will zoom in through the ACOG sight. I'm going to host this gun quickly because I can be shot on sight on that guy there. I don't know if he's good or bad at the moment, so we're just going to get on with it anyway. It said makes you go lay down. X makes you crouch. V stand up. Right, we're going to stop the vehicle. Go onto the map, see it's the place where we start. Here. The place where we're mining now. And the place we want to go again is Razman. So we're going to go to the resource place. I'm going to sell the items there. Don't forget to press asterisk when you first get into the vehicle. Otherwise you'll drive, you'll try and move the mouse. And your vehicle will just ram into any sort of random things around you. Well then. Somewhere safe to go down a hill will be nice. Maybe getting a bit laggy, apologies for this. The FPS drop. It's mainly because I'm recording at the same time. The mod has been brought across from Takistan 2, on Arma 2, sorry. Takistan and Arma 2. And it's been set up, ported, whatever, by Xenos Gaming. It's a nice mod. Look at the detail on the buildings. Look nice. I'm just going to turn the sound up again, just so you can hear as we go driving, just for the sound mod. Now there is no speed restrictions, so you drive as fast as you want to drive. You can't RDM anybody, as in random deathmatch, just shoot a civilian who's unarmed. That's bannable. Just make sure you read the rules before you come over. Whoops. Whoa. Just saw a car flitter across the screen then. That was a bit random. Why is there grass and trees in Takistan? Well, irrigation's like Egypt, isn't it? Might not be true to the state, but it looks good. Otherwise it'd all be just grey, wouldn't it? So if you don't think it's an authentic, it is pretty well authentic. Egypt has irrigation channels. They have grass and fields. I can hear the market. So we're going to park up by these orange barriers. Always lock and go inside this building. It's like a little corner cafe. Come to here, we're going to sell the sand. So just click on the item, ignore the price on left. 43 sand, sold for 24,490. Obviously I'm not going optimum speeds here because we're just doing a bit of a run through together. And this is one of the lowest priced items you can do as obviously legal, and you do illegal, you're going to be doubling, tripling, quadrupling, 100 times the price you're doing now. 5 million per 2-hour run, so it's not too bad. 24 million, 24k before, 14k, I'll say 14.5, 15. What, 40k for a trip? That's not too bad in this car. 2 trips gets me in the off-roader back in case I die. And if you really want to do, you can now just go mine platinum, so you'll make a bit more cash, or you can do a couple of these trips until you can afford 75k for the processing license for LSD, and just go and do LSD or any other drug that you want to do. That's literally the world is your oyster. You've got helicopters up here. Currently, as of now, you can buy a Hummingbird for 375k. It costs you 1.2 million to buy the pilot's license. The reason is a lot of servers have trolls on. The prices are set so they quite work well with what sort of cash you can earn here. sell heroin, sell weed, got donators shop, process your cocaine and LSD, etc, etc. The world is your oyster. Down here you've got the Takistan Liberation Army HQ, their own airfield. You've got an arms dealer. Here you've got a weapons factory, so you can buy weapons at a decent price as well. And that, in a nutshell, that's an introduction to Takistan. We've just gone and earned 40k in about 10 minutes worth of work, 15 minutes worth of work. We've recouped half of our expenditure straight away. You do that, say, twice more, even 3 more times, you've gone and recouped another off-road in case you die and the rucksack. And then you've gone and made enough cash to be able to buy a processing license before you go on to doing illegal stuff, if that's what you do. Or you can become a Takistan Liberation Army, or you can join the UN and fight against any sort of hostilities freeing the civilians, etc, etc. The world's your oyster, guys. If you've got any questions, put them down in the comment section. Ask on the forums themselves for Xenos Gaming. The link is in the description as well. Same with a video on how to install a mod. It's extremely simple, beautiful. The map is really, really good. It's fun. It's different. I've done about 1,000 hours into Altis Life. It's getting a bit stale. It's just something no other server's got. So you can play here. You were the first guys to play in this. Okay, see you later. Don't forget to subscribe, like, let me know your thoughts. Take care, guys. Thank you.